Both teams about ready to get this one started here in Detroit. Game 3 of the ALDS. Next. Well, fans and broadcasters alike are going to need to be bundled up for this one. Temperatures have fallen down into the 40s outside for this edition of Major League Baseball presented by the Show. Ahead in moments, Game 3 of this American League Division Series, as it'll be the New York Yankees taking on the Detroit Tigers. And welcome everybody inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian, Dave Campbell, Eric Karros. Dave, what do you look for in a postseason matchup like this one?
Well, say what you want about the offense these clubs have, but I see this game coming down to pitching. In the playoffs, you really need to be able to shut the door in the 7th, 8th, and 9th innings, so the team that can do that could wind up winning this thing.
All right, Dave, thanks. Eric, we'll get to you in just a bit, but first, here's the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees, brought to us, as always, by the good folks at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. Brett Gardner will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball one.
First pitch, 7:05.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And now this will rattle up against the fence. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And I wondered if they could get to this guy early, and sure enough, here's an early test right out of the gate as he gives up a leadoff double to begin the game.
So the shortstop, Derek Jeter, will stand in. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Boy, and what a start to a game on the road. 3 straight hits here to start the ball game have given them an early 1-0 lead, and they're in great shape to add on even more.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Santiago on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Just what the doctor ordered here, a quick little 4-6-3, and a nice job by the shortstop of coming through the bag to turn it.
Curtis Granderson will be the batter. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Changed up on him here, but this is lined into left field for a base hit.
I tell you what, anytime you get a first inning visit from your pitching coach, something ain't working out there. You know, here's what he's saying. Look, we need you to figure this out. We need some innings out of you here. Let's go.
And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is over.
Looking to move into scoring position with 2 out, but a good throw there nailed it.
So 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers nothing. A look at the starting lineup for the Tigers there is presented by their manager Jim Leyland. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. A look there at the Yankees defensively, and they feature an infield full of Gold Glove Award winners as Jeter, Cano, and Teixeira all took home hardware in 2010. Ryan Rayburn will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. The fastball here too low. It's 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And pretty obvious that he didn't care for that call too much. You can see the look of disgust there.
Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
And after that busy top of the first, they'd like to at least put a little pressure on him here in the home half. A walk would certainly do the trick.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Magli Ordonez will get his first opportunity now. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. In there, 0-1. On the ground for Jeter, this could be 2. Cano for 1. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, it's hard to believe that these 2 Yankees are one of the most tenured double play combos in all of baseball, but they've been together for a handful of years now. Jeter and Cano are one of the best keystone combinations around.
And with 2 gone now, it'll be up to Victor Martinez here. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And he's just 1 for 8 at the plate here in the series, so he needs to turn things around.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And the ball hops on Teixeira, but he's able to stay with it. Nice play for the final out. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, leads things off now in the top half of the second. Swing and a miss, strike one. Now here's the pitch. And that finds the target, 0-2 now.
And he did not have his best stuff in that first inning. That's a little more like it there.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Already picked up 2 in the first, and now they're looking for more in the second as the leadoff man gets aboard here.
Troy Glaus will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Now a sacrifice attempt here, and it should do the job. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful. But they'll only get one as he's in there at second.
Good execution there as the sacrifice works that time. Now let's see if they can make it pay off.
Nick Swisher will take his cuts now. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
And it almost doesn't matter what kind of numbers you put up during the regular season. The postseason is a different animal altogether, and he has really struggled here in a time when he could least afford to.
Jorge Posada stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Can't give away strikes here. Got to make the pitcher earn it.
He waits, now the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Surprising that he needs the double play ball, yet he hasn't turned to the sinker yet.
Fouled back. He's set, now the pitch. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Swing and a shot to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Well, that's why they call this place the hot corner. Quick reactions that time to take away extra bases.
Brett Gardner will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. And a strike at the knees, more like at the shins, but it's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked to be borderline at best.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees are out in front, 3-0. Miguel Cabrera will start things off in the bottom of the second. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he still has the wherewithal to get the out at first, but now we'll have to see if he's all right. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll go after the second pitch of the inning as this is on the ground over to first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out. Juan Rivera steps in now. First pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, the one thing you can't have here is a 3-pitch inning, so he pretty much has to look at the first one.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he misses there, 1-2.
Wow, and you can bet he was saving that pitch. Good job to lay off.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Gardner will get under it, though, and he puts it away to retire the side. We'll see Derek Jeter when we come back, but they lead it 3-0. There you see Derek Jeter now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Fouled back. Swinging a ground ball to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well, as you know, after giving up runs in both the first and second innings, he could really use a good 1-2-3 here in the third. That's a good first step.
Mark Teixeira is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And if you miss, you want to miss inside. Don't make a mistake belt high out over the plate.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Now a good slider there. Tough pitch, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2.
And that thing's looking a lot sharper now here in the third inning.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
And that's a good out to get right there because you'd always prefer to have to face A-Rod with 2 outs and nobody on base.
Alex Rodriguez will step in now. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. Picked up there by Inge. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They lead it 3-0. Ramon Santiago will lead things off for Detroit here. He'll be followed by Brandon Inge waiting on deck. And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And the fastball here is hit on the ground, but foul. Ooh, awfully close to strike 3. Probably should have been strike 3. Instead, it's 2-2 now.
Boy, nothing comes easy, does it?
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You don't need to be a lip reader or an expert in body language to know that he was not thrilled with that call. You know, just about every umpire has a different interpretation of what a high strike should be. But none of them like it when guys carry on like this. You got to be careful.
Brandon Inge stands in as he looks at a called strike. And the pitch. On the ground down the first base line, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
And that's a sequence that'd make any pitching coach proud. They kept it low on all 3 pitches in the at-bat. He just couldn't do anything right there.
Casper Wells will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And when things are going bad, it seems like these calls always go against you.
And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And Swisher will make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 3-0. Curtis Granderson will lead things off here for the Yankees, to be followed on deck by Robinson Cano. Now here's the first pitch. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
And he just hadn't been able to find any kind of comfort level out there. I mean, he'll move right back into the stretch, and he's only throwing 1 pitch in the inning.
Check on Granderson, now the pitch. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Rayburn for 1. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Boy, and when shortstops go to bed at night, they dream about a double play ball like this. There you go, a nice friendly 2-hopper, and they start the routine 6-4-3, and that's as easy as they come.
So the bases are empty with 2 away for Troy Gloss. And here's the first pitch. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Martinez is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Ryan Rayburn will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Now the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Averaging 10 pitches an inning through the first 3. That was pitch number 31 there.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. In for strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set now.
So 1 away, and here's Maglio Ordonez. Changeup, called strike 1.
And now when you plant that seed on the first pitch, you can really go anywhere from here.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Gardner will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Victor Martinez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
And right now, boy, you're looking for any kind of base runner. Something to get this guy out of the groove he's been in.
Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. And this will get down for Victor. Should be extra bases. And he is in the second with a 2-out double. The tag from A-Rod will be too late, and he's in there with a triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play in front of him. So he doesn't have to rely on his base coaches, and he's able to make it all the way around safely.
Miguel Cabrera digs in at the plate. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. set, now the pitch. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. And an off-speed pitch, swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. One left for Detroit. They trail in this one, 3-0. Nick Swisher will lead it off for the Yankees with Jorge Posada set to follow on deck. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Boy, he might have been thinking he was still throwing his warm-up pitches because that first pitch of the inning was right down Broadway and got turned around for 2 bases.
Jorge Posada will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And this is hit hard up the middle. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Well, he did everything right there. He hit the ball hard, hit it to the right side, and he just got a little unlucky with the placement.
Brett Gardner will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. And a fastball that's lifted the other way out to left. Rivera is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. And guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Man at second here with 2 away, and in steps Derek Jeter. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
And this will be grounded foul down the line at third. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Jeter waiting, now the 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first is in time, though, so the drop third strike doesn't hurt him as the side is retired. Brennan Bosch will be our leadoff man when we return. And here now is Brennan Bosch. Will start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Too low, 1-0.
And even though he's given up a few hits, he's still just 1 over the minimum here in his 5th inning of work.
Hit on the ground towards first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out. So with 1 away, in comes Juan Rivera. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The next pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
Well, everything's going right for him on the mound now. When line drives are finding your outfielder's gloves out there, you know Providence is on your side.
Ramon Santiago will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And he's done everything right on the mound so far. The mistakes have been almost non-existent.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Mark Teixeira will step in to kick off the inning with Alex Rodriguez waiting on deck for the Yankees. Swing and a bullet to the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Can't fault the aggressiveness here, I suppose. Trying to get another man in a scoring position to try to add to the lead, but he gets gunned down trying for second.
So the leadoff man gone here, and they'll face A-Rod with the bases empty. First pitch coming. Swing and a bouncing ball to third. Picked up there by Inge. Throw gets him, 2 down. So 2 gone in the inning for Curtis Granderson. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
And you can see him starting to make adjustments on the mound as this game has gone on.
The pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Deceiving pitch there. Good job to hold up in time.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Grounded, foul.
That's foul.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Brandon Inge will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And that misses for ball 1.
And now here in the 6th, down 3, you've got to get something cooking soon.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Casper Wells will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2-0.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
Now the 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, and 2-0, even if he had a green light, that's one he should go ahead and let go by. That was in a tough spot.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
And he is just in complete control out there.
3-2 now.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And now the ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Gardner is going to have room, though, as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 men gone.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. Teixeira just does this himself at first, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. David Percy is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Robinson Cano to get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Foul back. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
And now on the mound, he's just got to try and keep his team in the game and hope sooner or later they can generate some offense.
Now here's the first pitch. Troy Glaus is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
My colleagues may not want to hear this, and it's probably a jinx, but this game is flying along.
Hit high, but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Ready with another 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Nick Swisher will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We'll see Magli Ordonez leading off when we return. Still down 3-0. Magli Ordonez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Swisher is there to put this one away as Ordonez is set down after just 1 pitch.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Leadoff man retired now for the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Martinez. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. You know, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And he's still just 65 pitches for the game total. That is exceedingly low.
And this is swung on and missed by Victor as he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown is so far.
So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And I know you've got a shutout working, but you got to be at least a little worried about this guy at the plate.
1-1.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
And I know they don't want to flirt with another one up in the zone here.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 3-0. The catcher Jorge Posada will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And he's just 2 for 9 in the series thus far, so he could use a base hit here.
Here it comes. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
And as you take another look, this one's going to find a seam leading off the inning. And this is trouble on the mound because with a 3-run hill to climb already, you do not want to be spotting him any more runs.
Brett Gardner is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
And with a leadoff hitter aboard at second after the double, he's at least got to be thinking right side if he doesn't put one down.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a liner toward right center. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out. 8th inning from Comerica Park with the visiting Yankees on top of the Tigers as you get a look at the line score to this point in the game. 1 gone, and Derek Jeter will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
And on the mound, you got to keep this game within striking distance at 3, so that's an important run out there at second base.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Ordonez is there, 2 down. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Brennan Bosch will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And his economy of batter's face can't be much better. Just 1 over the minimum here in the 8th inning.
Goes the other way as this is lined to left. In there, a base hit.
And that's an important base hit here leading off the inning. The tying run will still be in the on-deck circle, but now you're only 1 more base runner away from giving him a shot to maybe tie the ball game.
Juan Rivera will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
And he's hardly even had to work out of the stretch so far. This is almost like a new experience for him out there.
And that misses 2-0.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
A strike, and it's 2-1. And he pulls the string on one there, and from 2-0, he works the count back to 2-2 now.
He needs to stay back and let that pitch come to him.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And you can tell he's starting to give away a little ground out there now. Maybe a few miles an hour off that fastball.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. And he's safe. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Ramon Santiago will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. First and second here with nobody out. Pause, now the pitch. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. Jeter. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Just seems like every time this club gets itself into position to start a rally, they shoot themselves right in the foot. Here's another great opportunity. First and second, nobody out, and this double play will wind up hurting big time.
Brandon Inge, who need to get on base here, is that possible tying run still in the on-deck circle. First pitch to him. And that's in there for strike one. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. On to the 9th now in game 3. It's the Yankees 3 and the Tigers nothing. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he misses with it, 1-1. Lined into left center. And Teixeira's going to reach. It's a base hit.
And now a good chance for these guys to really bust this one open here in the 9th. The leadoff guy does his job, and with a 3-run lead, any extra runs would be gravy at this point.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Rayburn for one. Back to first, and A-Rod bounces into the double play. Nothing but zeros in the run column to this point as you get a look at what's coming up in the bottom of the 9th as they'll try to at least find their way onto the scoreboard and ruin the shutout. And a good cut here by Granderson, but this one's going to find the seats in right, a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And now he has some trouble with it in center.
Well, when you're going good like this, it doesn't matter what they throw. This is a pretty good slider here, but he stays with it and tries it for a base hit.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Throw over to first, runner back safely. Granderson runs, and this is in the dirt, but nicely blocked that time by Martinez. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
This is what having good speed will do for you. He gets the green light, and there's no way they're going to throw him out.
The 1-0 pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Boy, almost an identical pitch as the last one, but this time he gets the call.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Two and two. Side, but foul, and he'll try it again. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Ordonez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Casper Wells will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. In there, no balls and a strike.
And here in the 9th, it's going to take all hands on deck if these guys want to make a game of it.
Swing hard liner to left center. And that's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2 now. And Granderson will get this one in off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, one drawback, if there is one, to having so many strikeouts is it really runs up that pitch count. You can see on the graphic, he's starting to get up there now, so he may be starting to slow down a bit out there.
Here's the first pitch. Late swing as this is laced down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Just really struggling to get anything going offensively right now. Even balls that are hit somewhat sharply are right at guys, and there's another example there.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and we'll see how they pitch the dangerous Maglio Ordonez. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
And even though a fly ball will get you a run, you have to think base hit here with a deficit what it is.
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
And there's no bad way to get on base at this point. They're in the any way will do territory right now.
And this is fouled back and out of play. They'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, he's done a good job here of rendering that leadoff double useless. He's come back with a ground out and a strikeout, so it's going to take a two-out base hit here to get that guy home.
Victor Martinez with the last chance now with two out here in the ninth. And a tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And the Yankees have cleared their first hurdle. They're headed to the AL Championship Series.
Well, this is just the first step, but the way these guys played in this series, you have to think they at least have a reasonable shot at going all the way.
Well, you want to talk about coming up big when it matters most. How about turning in a performance like this in a series-clinching game? Guys, he's our top player of the game.
Well, you said it right there, Matt. This is where it matters most. They say heroes are made, not born, and here's a prime example. He was on the big stage tonight and was the difference maker in this series victory.
So that'll just about wrap things up. For Dave Campbell and Eric Harris, I'm Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. This has been a presentation of MLB 11 The Show. For more, get out your smartphones and click on over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 3-0. A full recap of the night's action is next. Now for all of us at the show, good night, everybody.